Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Southwood County Recreation Center. For Wisconsin Rapids Community Media and Hockey TV, I'm your play-by-play announcer, Paul Kennedy, working with Mr. Jeff Conklin tonight on color. Mr. Napgezek will be our producer. Mr. Mark Lochner taking care of the other camera. And as always, our soundboard technician, Mr. Matt Fillmore. Looking forward to an exciting matchup tonight there, Jeff. What do you think?
Well, they got to come out there and play their game. The Riverkings got to come out, keep skating, keep applying pressure. The bounces are going to come their way. Last night they had a lot of opportunities. A lot of times the puck was just a little bit away from them, or they just, couldn't quite get the stick out on it. And they, tonight they just connect on those.
Riverkings skating from our left to right in the home white jerseys here on the Southwood County Recreation Center ice. Kyle McNair in net, working with Jacob Yakus and Jordan Steer back on defense. Nathan Bottles, Cole Krieger, and Harchie on the front line. That play will come back into the Riverkings end. Blue Hawks start number 1, Benny Castelletti in net. As Jordan Steer brings that up, gets that feed across to Harchie, across the blue line. Get that shot in on Castelletti. Pressure, applying that pressure early. Good shot by Harchie there. Castelletti up to the task, though. First line for Minnesota, number 23 on defense, Max Beller. Number 8, Peter Keese. Forward line is number 12, Michael Clough. Number 29, Hayden Maslowski. And number 10, Jake McAlpine. Face off here in the Blue Hawks end. Comes out now. Jordan Steer will pick that up just outside the blue line. He'll send that back in. Blue Hawks pick that up now. Comes back into the quarter. Harchie's got that now. He's already got one shot on goal tonight. Going to get another one here. Decides to skate that around the other side, though. Gets that up to the point for Yakus. Yakus feeds that back. Backhand through the slot there. Saved by Castelletti. Net comes off the moorings here. Riverkings good pressure early, Jeff.
Yeah, they did. It's good to see. They got a couple shots already. And we're going to get the second line out there, get them some ice time, and get some fresh legs out there. It's nice to see Zagreski out there tonight. He was missing from the lineup last night.
Good to see him back. He's been a big addition to the team this season. So working with Shander Willard at the goal. At center. Pre-game warm-ups are over, Kennedy. Let's go.
And Mr. Newcomer was over there on the left wing, so.
Yes, he is.
He took a big check there.
Yeah. Skaggs there. Gets that back down into the corner for Zagrebski. Zagrebski holds the defender off here as he tries to center that puck. Has that back behind the net now. Tries to get that out front. Gets that to Skaggs. Skaggs feeds that back down to Newcomer. Newcomer spins around. Protecting the puck. Good job there. Gets that back to Willard. Willard to Zagrebski. Zagrebski feeds it out in front.
Nice
Riverkings unable to get a shot away there, though, and come out to center ice. Skaggs wheels that back around, cuts across the center ice logo, and wheels that around the boards. Gets that to Willard. Willard scuffs the shot on net, though. It's picked up by Avery. He's heading the other direction now. Forced to the outside, and Kyle McNair ready and able to take the save there and does. So, just like last night, a good quick pace.
It is, Paul. Nice to see McNair get into the game, get a shot under his belt. That's always good to see.
Yeah, he played well last night.
You could see he was ready to play even during the national anthem. He was ready to go.
Kyle Smith in there for the faceoff. Gets that back behind the Riverkings goal line now. Gets that to Max Moore. Max Moore will backhand that off the boards into the Minnesota Blue Hawks end. Reese McDonald in there to pick that puck up. Gets that to Moore. Big battle in the corner here. Puck squirts loose into the far corner now. Minnesota Blue Hawks will dump that down the length of the ice. Hands in the air for icing. We'll get ready for a faceoff back down to the Minnesota end. All right, on the ice for the Riverkings now. Smith, Moore, McDonald, Steer, and Yakus. Blue Hawks send out number 22, Avery. Moore tries to take that puck to the net. Picked up there by number 11, Hobbs. His shot's blocked. Nice play by Smith there. We'll get a whistle here. 17:44 remaining in the first period. 2 shots on goal for each team.
Krieger takes the draw. He wins the face-off to Jordan Steer behind. Up the board to Harchie. Harchie has the puck up to try to hit Bottles. Harchie still has the puck, bring it along the boards. Comes out to center. Jordan Steer dumps it back in.
All right. Shot saved there, kicked into the corner. Dumped back in now. Picked up here by number 8 for the Blue Hawks, Peter Keese. Gets that up to the half boards. Tries to send that out to center ice. Carried past the Riverkings blue line now. It's number 9 on the play, Earl. Comes back out to center ice. They'll send that down on the Riverkings end. Jordan Steer gets that up to Nathan Bottles. Bottles with the shot. Glove down there by Castelletti.
Yeah, he's just going to glove it and slow things down. Give the
Riverkings back out on the ice now.
Give the Riverkings a chance to change some lines, get some fresh scoops out there, Paul.
Yeah, got Willard out there working with newcomer. Got Skaggs and Stepney back at the point. Picked up in the corner by Minnesota. They'll scoop that out to center ice. Skaggs turns that back around now. Backhands that up the far boards. Picks up his own rebound now. Tries to get that on net. Knocked down by the defenseman. Skaggs has that. Tries to feed it out in front. Goes through the slot off the far boards and out of the zone here. Riverkings need to step up. Kyle McNair picks that up. Tees it up for the defense. Riverkings moving it up. Back into the corner now. Riverkings take that out here. Here's Zagrebski. Let's see if he can get the wheels turning. Heads hard to the net.
Oh.
Good job feeding that. Oh, net is well off the moorings there. We'll get ready for a face-off here. So good pressure up to this point. 4 shots for the Riverkings. So see what we can do on the face-off here. Well, we got a minute while we're setting up for the face-off. I'd like to take just a minute to thank Donna and Tom Bottles, the grandparents of Nathan Bottles, for their generous gift of the Polito's Pizza up here to the broadcast team before the game started. So thank you very much. We greatly appreciate that, and glad that you're enjoying the broadcast here.
Yeah, I saw him carrying on that pizza when I was walking in there, and I saw the name on the back, and I said, "Oh,
behind the net now."
Paul's going to be happy." So
Cerilius in to make the play. Cerilius. Out to center ice now. Avery trying to carry that in. Can't control that puck though. And Radke will collect that back behind McNair's net. Blue Hawks hold that in the zone here. Willard tries to send that up for a forward pass and just misses on that. And that'll come down for icing with 15:34 remaining. Face-off coming down on the Riverkings end. Beat it right at Kyle McNair. Change their minds. They'll be to the left of Kyle McNair now. Zagrebski out there. Radke, newcomer. Willard in to take the face-off. Cerullis as well. Shot wide of the net there. Blue Hawks hold that in along the boards. Zagrebski in there trying to collect that. Backhand towards the net now. Covered up by McNair. We'll get ready for the face-off there. Sharp on the play there was McNair.
And he had the angles covered pretty well. Just shut down and took the shot. Just collected the rebound, put his glove on it. Now we'll be on the right side face-off circle. So
Minnesota wins that face-off. Earl's got that. Backhands that up the side of the net. Comes out now. Max Moore will kick that out past the blue line here, forcing Minnesota to come back to try to regroup. Yakus collects that in the far corner. He'll backhand that to his defensive partner, Jordan Steer. Looking for the breakout pass here to McDonald. Puck just off his stick. Steer's got that now across the center ice logo. Backhands that in. Swatted down there by the Blue Hawks player. But the Riverkings forecheck pursues that puck here. Max Moore and Reese McDonald both down there making life difficult on the defense. And Yakus does a nice job backhanding that into Max Moore. The battle continues back behind the net now. Jordan Steer's going to collect that. Defenseman playing way down low, so a little bit of a different look there. Max Moore runs his man hard into the boards. Back behind the net now, picked up here by number 23 for Minnesota, Max Beller. Minnesota looks to move that up out of their zone here as both teams making line changes.
See the Redmond line out here for the first time tonight.
There's a chance shot. Oh, just came off the stick of Brzezicki there. Couldn't get a good shot away. She was hassled by the defense there. He had a good chance in the slot, though. Just couldn't connect quite cleanly. Held in at the blue line by Stepney, though. Good job there. Brzezicki's got that. Looks to center that, and there's Jeff Redmond. Out there making friends again with folks in Minnesota. I think he chirped at everybody last night but their governor. Skaggs collects that now, sends that inside the Minnesota blue line. Skated out by Minnesota. Clough feeds that across to McAlpine. Riverkings get good job back defensively there. Puck will come out of the zone here. We'll get a whistle. Looks like the faceoff will be coming back down to the Riverkings end. 13:26 remaining. No score.
Say, Paul, if Mr. Redmond wants to meet the Minnesota governor, I probably could arrange it. So.
Yeah, you can talk to him after the season about that. All right, Cole Krieger in the faceoff here. Skaggs turns that off the boards. Riverkings clear the zone. Sent all the way down for icing. All right, so had good pressure so far. Out shooting the opposition. Starting to take a few icing calls though, and tying the puck up in your own end a little bit. Trying to move that down and apply some little offensive pressure, some sustained offensive pressure.
Sort of seems like the first round of a heavyweight fight. They're just feeling each other out there. And
sure. Clough's got that. Send that back behind the boards, back behind the net, along the boards.
We got a penalty coming up on the Ox. Here's an opportunity, huh?
Nathan Bottles tries to get that across. Cole Krieger just couldn't quite connect on that. Ox will touch that up, and here comes that penalty Jeff was talking about.
High stick.
See if the Riverkings can take advantage of this opportunity. Looks like number 10. Number 10 for the Blue Ox, Jake McAlpine, will make his way to the box for high sticking. Face-off coming down in the Blue Ox zone to the left of their goaltender, Castelletti. Blue Ox win the draw. They'll fire that along the boards out of the reach of Yakus. He'll come all the way down the length of the ice. Kyle McNair will set that up now. Jordan Steer picks that up. Let's see. This is about the time he starts getting the jets going. Decides to get that to Krieger instead, who feeds that across. Now comes back to Krieger, looking to center that. Shot up high. Save there by Castelletti. Comes out to the blue line now. Jordan Steer holding, cruising along the blue line. Gets that to Yakus now. He'll hold on to that. Now he sends that in. Deflected a couple times, but never gets on net. Out to Jordan Steer here. Back pedals along the blue line. And once again, the net is off the moorings.
It's amazing how that happens.
So Cole Krieger, Nathan Bottles, Harji, Steer, and Yakus out there for the face-off, for the penalty. Power play. Steer's got that now. At center of the blue line. Here's a shot by Yakus. Big blast in there. Cleared down on net. Kyle McNair will have to make the save on that.
Yeah, Mr. Goner, he felt that last slap shot by Skaggs.
I bet he did. That thing was humming.
He immediately got to the bench once that puck was cleared.
Cole Krieger turns that around, gets that to Harji. Harji looking to set something up. He'll skate that back behind the net now. Get that out to Jordan Steer. Jordan along the half boards gets that to Harji. Harji, deflected just wide of the net. And once again, the net is off the moorings. And now we got some pushing and shoving back behind the net here. Nathan Bottles is being treated unkindly by one of the visiting Blue Ox players.
Yeah, that's Max Beller. He likes to give you greetings, extra greetings after the whistle, and he plays a tough defensive game.
Getting ready for the face-off now to the right of Castelletti in the Minnesota Blue Ox zone. Brzezicki out there. He's got Willard centering that line. Zagrebski on the left wing. Newcomer and Skaggs on the blue line. Newcomer will collect that now. Backhands that to Skaggs. Skaggs feeds that down to Zagrebski. Zagrebski gets it back here now. Skaggs looking to get a shot away. Instead sends it back to Zagrebski. Just missed on that shot. Skaggs has it here. Trying to get it past Clough. Unable to do that. Newcomer falls down on the play here, so McNair will have to make a play. And she's being pressured by one of the Blue Ox players here. That's number 29. Riverkings will look to bring that out here. 15 seconds remaining in the power play opportunity. Newcomer trying to split the D. Nice feed across there. Shot save. Oh, Castelletti way out at the top of the circle, at the top of the crease there. Riverkings just missed on that chance.
Yeah, they got into the zone real nice there. Newcomer had it down the center, dished it off to the left.
Yeah, could look to get a few more shots away, I think, is on future power play opportunities tonight. Done a nice job getting things set up, but need to pull the trigger a little bit. Maybe Jordan will here as he has that. He'll feed that across to Zagrebski. Just misses on that one. Up into the netting. We'll get ready for another faceoff. So power play expires. Riverkings unsuccessful on that power play opportunity, but do have the lead 7-4 in shots. Willard at the far face-off circle in the Minnesota Blue Ox end. He'll take the face-off. Minnesota comes away with that now. Willard tripped up, no call there. Not sure why, but once again, the call does not go the River King way. Willard's got it back now, tries to feed that out, just misses on the shot there. Sent out in front, here's a big rebound. River Kings can't collect that though. It's picked up by number 9, Zach Earl. He'll look to send that out to center ice. Soccer kick there by Yakus. Willard carries that across the blue line. Zagrebski tries to get a shot away. A little fluttering shot there, kind of knuckleballed. Has made his way over the top of the net and into the corners. Long and near half boards now. And Minnesota will clear the zone. Steer collects that. He'll backhand that in. Zagrebski heads to the bench for a line change. Max Moore out to take his place. Minnesota skates that along the far boards in front of the fans. Great crowd here tonight. Hope they're enjoying this matchup so far. It's been a good one. Puck along the far side boards. Big turnover there. Nice job with the check. Cirillas threw a nice check there and put an end to that offensive threat. The River Kings have turned that puck over in their own defensive zone.
Yeah, they have to be careful with that. Make sure their passes.
Get back to your seats and make sure you sit down. Thank you.
Got a new puck in play now as the linesman carries that in. Kyle McNair ready at the top of his crease. Faceoff will come to his right. Minnesota wins that. They're able to hold that in. Shot well wide of the net here. Picked up by Cirillas. He's moving quickly. The River Kings will get that out. And we'll have icing on the play.
Mr. Radke's been trying to get on the ice for the longest time, and now this time it's icing, so he can't get on. He can't make a line change yet. So.
Face off in the River King end. Max Moore out there, Cirillas, Reese McDonald, Kyle Smith, and looks like Willard. No, Yakus. Max Moore trying to split the D there. Unsuccessful here as River Kings get it into the zone, but it's gloved down by the Minnesota defenseman. Avery working along the near boards in front of his bench now, pinned up with the River King player. Kind of an odd little bouncing puck in there on McNair, but he gets the glove on that. We'll get ready for another face-off here. So 9:14 remaining in the first period.
Yeah, so far the pace isn't as fast as last night. It's
not quite as quick.
It's probably maybe favoring the Blue Ox a little bit, their defensive style, and muck it up a little bit, play tough.
Should be a good, evenly matched series. Skaggs will take that behind the net now, turn around, and send that off the boards. McNair will chip that up and into the netting. That puck is headed through the crease. 9 minutes even remaining in the first period.
The shot and goal total is kind of coming closer together.
Maslowski out there to take the face-off against Cole Krieger. Krieger wins that. He's been excellent in the face-off circle all year. Big collision along the boards here. 23 Bellard involved there for Minnesota. And Stepney's going to need to get back now. Minnesota has a chance. Nice job there as he rubs the offensive player out against the boards. Good defensive play there. Skating up ice now. Here's Skaggs starting to show that speed a little bit.
Offsides.
Faceoff will come just outside the Blue Ox zone. 8:19 remaining in the first period. Hartje working with Cole Krieger, Nathan Bottles, Yakus, and Steer. Glazer, Zach Earl, Shermer out there for Minnesota. Riverkings can't clear the zone on that attempt. Now they'll try to pick it back up. Yakus gets it out now. Nice feed there through Hartje. He'll send that in towards the net. That one there. Castelletti handcuffed him a little bit, but he made the save. We'll get ready for a face-off in Minnesota's end now.
I don't know if you noticed when Hartje got that puck, there's about three Blue Ox around him, surrounding him kind of. That's their style. They're going to play a real defensive game.
Shoot that down the length of the ice now. No icing here, it looks like. Riverkings will have to get that out of their zone. Big check there in the corner. Out to center ice now. Blue Ox collect that. Dump that into the near corner here. Jordan Steer will backhand that to Yakus. Yakus looks to get that out of the zone here. Nice pass there as he feeds that up to Newcomer. Newcomer trying to split the D here. There's a chance here. Willard gets that back to Zagrebski. Oh, just can't get the shot away cleanly. Puck had come out after the shot and was laying in the crease. Kind of a quick whistle there, it looked like.
Right.
But 7:31 remaining in the first period. 10 shots for the Riverkings, 6 for the Blue Ox. Willard on the ice to take the face-off now. Newcomer, Zagrebski working with him. Radke and Silius back to the blue line. Zagrebski gets that. Puck deflected by the defenseman. Up into the net. Yet another face-off. All right, face-off to the left of Castelletti here. Goes back behind the goal line. Blue Ox will try to fire that off the boards. They clear the zone here. Out to neutral ice. Assistant captain number 19, Jace Hopio, moves that down the far boards into the Riverkings end. Riverkings turn that back around. That was Newcomer, tries to center that across. Oh, Willard pass was just a little bit behind him. Had it been out another foot in front of him, he would have had a great opportunity for a shot. McNair makes a save now. Turns the puck into the corner with the leg pads. And Riverkings trying to dig that out. Get that out of the zone. Shot there by number 29. Well wide of the net. Chance here now is Willard. Good job getting it past the defenseman now. He's trying to beat Clough. Can't get past him though. So Gretzky in on the forecheck here. Willard's got that. Tries to get that back to Reese McDonald. He'll head to the net. Tied up by the defense there though. No room for the Riverkings to get set up. Puck swatted down to Clough out of neutral ice now. Minnesota clears the zone. Newcomer's got that. Sorry, Nestepny's got that. Back behind the Riverkings net. Puck comes out in front. Chance for the Blue Ox here. That's shot deflected into the corner up off the glass. Off the boards here. And here comes Max Moore. He's got Reese McDonald working with him. Max will get that behind the boards. Leaves it back there, though. Picked up by Minnesota. Try to break out pass here, and that's denied. Stepney knocks that down with the glove at center ice. Riverkings get that back in the Minnesota Blue Hawk zone with 5:43 remaining in the period. Fed across. Minnesota will bring that out there. Neutral ice here as Kramer sends that into the far corner to the left of McNair. They've got a close eye on this. Max Moore's got that. Riverkings trying to keep that puck in the zone, and they do. Chance here now is Reese McDonald's tied up. Looks like there may be a call here.
Call there. That's interference.
Hey, we got a call.
Yeah, Paul, it just seems like the Riverkings are playing a little tighter. To me, it seems like that.
Well, we'll see what they can do here on the power play as Beller is invited to sit down here for 2 minutes for interference. Cole Krieger out centering this line here. He's got Yakus and Jordan Steer at the point. Jordan talking it over with Yakus what the plan is. Nathan Bottles in there in the slot. Harchie on the right wing. I think they need to spend a little more time trying to get some shots away this time instead of
looking for that
trying
perfect
to set up
goal.
the perfect goal. Yeah, just bang it in on net, make something happen.
That goal.
There's a shot there, and glove down by Castelletti. He's going to be really tough to beat with a clean shot. You really got to crash the net on him. He covers a lot of ground, and he's one of the best goaltenders in the league.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean you can't beat him. We proved that last night.
No, but like on that last shot, Jordan needs to let that go right away, and then he took a little while, and the goaltender had a chance to get in front of that shot.
Here's Jordan Steer with the puck again now. Nice feed to Krieger. Krieger gets that to Bottles. Bottles through the slot. Shot just high. A little head hunting on Castelletti there. Had him ducking. Krieger gets that back to Yakus. Holding, looking to set something up. Gets it to Jordan Steer. Jordan Steer backpedals along the blue line now. Back to Yakus. Feeds that across to Krieger in his office. Pass just off the mark there as he got it back to Yakus. He'll have to kick that back up to his stick and gets it back to Krieger now. Now Yakus sends that to Jordan Steer. Yakus feeds that across to Krieger. Shot. Oh, save there by Castelletti. They got it set up the way they wanted.
Yeah, that's what you want. You got the shot off right away, but you want to get Castilla moving across the goal, but he just came across and got that one. But that's want to keep on doing that. So.
All right, Willard out there now, working with newcomers. Got Zagreski with him. Yakus and Steer still out there with 1:06 remaining in the power play. Puck will come down for McNair to collect, and he does. Sends that into the corner for Yakus. Yakus, a lot of time and space here, trying to make a good decision here to set this play up. He'll get that to Jordan Steer. Jordan Steer brings that up through center ice. Just the newcomer. Newcomer feeds that to Zagreski. Pass a little bit behind him. Shot save there by Castelletti. Comes back out. Newcomer's got it. He'll take it back to Zagreski again. He'll get it to the point for Yakus. Yakus fakes a shot there. Nice fake there. Gets it back to Zagreski though. Puck comes off his stick. Goes down in the corner. Willard picks that up. Gets that to Jordan Steer. Steer back to Zagreski. Holds it. Can't make anything happen there. Back on a backhand there. Shot save there. Newcomer with a nice shot. Had to switch from backhand to forehand on that. Got the shot away clean, but Castelletti stood tall again. Time to start crashing the net. Make life difficult on that guy.
Yeah, or maybe start shooting on that blocker side. That glove hand is pretty quick.
Let's see what Willard can do on the face-off here. He wins that cleanly. Nice job there, Willard. Yakus has that. Nice cross-ice pass to Zagreski there from Yakus. Steer has that. Back to Zagreski. Cross-ice feed the other way now. There's Castelletti knocking that down with that glove you talked about, Jeff. And we'll get ready for the face-off here at 4 seconds remaining in the power play. Much better job shooting on this go-around. All right, on the ice for the Riverkings now. Here comes Skaggs. We're going to Stepney back at the blue line. Newcomer still out there. Shane Willard, Zagreski still out here to finish up this power play. Shot blocked there. Blue Hawks have killed the penalty. Newcomers got it now. Fed out in front. And that will be a call here as Nestepny tripped up the Blue Hawks player. Shot well up into the netting, and the Riverkings will go on the penalty kill here for 2 minutes for tripping. So number 8, Nestepny, sits for 2 minutes. Face off down on the Riverkings end.
Yeah, he just got his stick caught up in there.
Krieger out to take the face off. Got Yakus with him. Jordan Steer back there as well. Nathan Bottles. Oh, long distance shot there.
Almost caught Vinny Knapp in there.
Minnesota skates that through their zone, cross the blue line, cross the red line. Dump that into the Riverkings end now. The Riverkings doing a good job holding that blue line tight. Battle into the corner. 2:34 remaining in the period. Puck comes out to Gaynor. Stopped there by Cole Krieger, and I think he may be a little banged up. Jordan Steer in there now to defend his teammate there. Krieger was pretty obviously hurt, and the Minnesota player was looking at him with the puck, with his stick to try and get the puck to come loose. So. We'll see what the conversation leads to here. Jordan Steer was obviously upset, as he should be. That was a...
Yeah, he was in a vulnerable position there.
And Krieger's definitely still injured. Probably just knocked the wind out of him, but he's making his way to his skates now. We hope he's okay. So. Yeah, you stop a shot like that with your solar plexus, it's going to leave an effect.
Okay.
So, getting ready for the face-off here. Looks like that will be coming to the left of McNair in the Riverkings end.
So a minute 29 in the power play.
Smith out there. Shot, glove down by McNair. Nice work there.
And he had to show off his glove.
Officials in there pretty quick after Jordan Steer dumped one of the Minnesota Blue Hawks players there. Krieger's back behind the Riverkings bench. Appears to be just trying to catch his breath still. Yakus has that now. He'll try to clear the zone, but it's held in there by number 27, Gaynor. Puck out in front of the slot there. McNair looked like he may have lost that for just a second, but defense found it. They'll send that down the length of the ice here. 2 minutes and 5 seconds remaining in the period. A minute and 5 seconds remaining in the penalty. Into the near corner. Skaggs sends that hard off the boards, tries to get it up to the point. McAlpine's crushed there by McDonald. Great check there. That's what you want to do in your own defensive zone, play the man. Picked up here by Gaynor at center ice. Minnesota will skate that across the blue line. McAlpine's got that now. He's knocked off the puck there by Skaggs. Riverkings picking up the hitting here with minute 28 remaining in the penalty, in the power play, in the period. It's one of those.
Yeah, that's what it looks like, Paul.
A little bit to the right, to our right here, and Minnesota will collect that.
They've been very aggressive on their penalty kill, so.
Set out in front now. Minnesota trying to set up a shot here. Hassled by the defense as Zagrebski's not letting that happen. Good job there by him. 1 minute remaining in the period. The Riverkings have killed off the penalty. They're back to full strength now.
We might have
opportunity here. Zagrebski gets that to Hartje along the near boards. He's looking to feed that through. Gets that shot towards Castelletti. He'll glove that down. Just couldn't quite turn the corner there to get that fed back up through the slot. 41.4 seconds remaining.
Nice job on that penalty kill there. I think the intensity for the Riverkings starts picking up. They start playing the body there.
Yeah, very physical play. So
let's see if it carries over now. You kill a penalty. Sometimes that's jump start you need. So
Shane Willard out there with Zagrebski and Newcomer trying to get something going. Got Jordan Steer and Yakus back at the blue line. Newcomer sends that shot in there, blockered down by Castelletti, and comes out of the zone now. Riverkings turn back, they cross the blue line. Now they're turned back around. Minnesota brings that into the Riverkings end. Riverkings will send that out. That puck will get by Hobbs, and Newcomer is on the move here. Good aggressive forecheck by him. 10 seconds remaining in the first period. Blue Hawks looking to skate that out of their zone. They'll cross the Riverkings blue line on the far side, taken out there. Yakus with the good physical play, and that's going to do it for the first period. End to one. It's 0-0 as the Riverkings put 16 shots on net compared to the Minnesota Blue Hawks 8. We'll be back in just a few minutes with the start of the second period. Welcome back to the Southwood County Recreation Center as we get ready for the start of the second period between the Minnesota Blue Hawks and the Wisconsin Rapid Riverkings. No score yet up to this point. Pretty spirited contest. Jeff, what do you think so far?
I think the Riverkings this period just need to go out and have some fun. Get back to playing some River King hockey, play aggressive, get the feet moving, play physical, and just loosen up a little bit. I think they're choking on the six, holding the six a little bit tight. So just have fun and play hockey.
Well, good to see Captain Cole Krieger back out after he was banged up in the first period. He wins that draw here. He's got Nathan Bottles working with him, along as Hartje, Yakus, and Steer, the usual first line for the Riverkings. They'll pick that up now. Hartje flying along the sideboards here. Chance shot behind Castelletti. He couldn't find it. Now he does. Minnesota clears it. Shot in towards the net. Riverkings coming out firing. We like that. Yaku's now looking for his chance here. Nice move there. Knocked down in front of the net and into the corner here. Backhanded up off the glass. Riverkings hold that in. Now it comes out to neutral ice. Cole Krieger returns the favor there with a big hit along their boards. They're going to call him for that.
Boarding, it looks like.
Charging, maybe?
Boarding.
Wow. Wow, okay.
The referee, she decided he was a little bit too close to the board there, and
well, you hate to see him take that penalty after coming out with such, fire in the tanks already, but Riverkings should get a chance to clear this off here. Krieger, 2 minutes for boarding. Puck back behind the net. Castelletti misses that, comes all the way out to the players' benches now. Picked up here by number 18 for the Blue Hawks. They'll look to move that out of their zone. Sends that across the red line now. Into the corner, picked up there by number 18 for the Blue Hawks. Blazer trying to make something happen. McNair strong there. Kramer's got it. Is the net off the moorings again? And the net is off the moorings again.
Yeah, there must be some sort of magnetic pull in that west end of the arena, huh? Just kind of pulls that net to the west.
Yeah. The Phantom Blue Line trips up a lot of people as well, and that sits under the ice. So
I don't know, down in Sedona, Arizona, they have the big magnetic fields and the triangle. It's the Wisconsin Rapids.
Let's see if we can get Reese McDonald attracted to the other end of the ice here as he carries that across the blue line here. Good job by Reese. McAlpine now skates that across. Shot, dented fish there as McAlpine shoots that into the Rowdy logo on Kyle McNair's jersey. 1:11 remaining in the penalty. Yeah, that particular net comes off the moorings quite a bit. So, not like the old days when we played when you had the 3-foot long iron posts. Good physical play in the corner here. The Riverkings are looking to take that puck away. Blast here, out in front. McNair makes the save, kicked into the corner now. McAlpine was right on the porch there, but Riverkings not letting him get much action here. Yakus Nice check there as he took out Maslowski.
There
Through
goes
the crease
net
there.
again.
Net's off again. Looks like McNair reset it. He has now. And we'll continue on with 35 seconds remaining in the power play for the Blue Ox. Coming up out of their zone now. Can't get it through neutral ice cleanly though as they try to get it to Glazer. Shot saved by McNair. Archie tries to get that back behind the net. Blue Ox will have it now at the blue line. Deflected in, and McNair gets the glove down there. Good job by him following that puck in there, Jeff. That was a lot of bouncing around.
Yeah, smart job. Gets his glove on, and there's a couple of Blue Ox standing around there right on the doorstep.
He's played well, and we wish him good luck next year in college as he heads off to
He heads east just a little bit, huh?
East. Yeah, east. Lawrence, I believe, is the...
All right, over in Appleton or something?
Out that way. Yeah, he's staying in Wisconsin. So.
Yeah, all I know is Head East was like a rock band in the 70s. That's all I know. So.
I'm not familiar with their work.
The
River Kings have killed the penalty off, and Blue Ox had to stay outside the blue line there as they would have been offsides. River Kings take advantage of this here. They'll move that up and out. Just out of the reach of newcomer there, but he gets hold of it, swats that into the zone. Zagrebski in there, causing havoc. Speaking of havoc, maybe we can check on their score and get an update for the fans in between periods. Cyrillis. Here's an opportunity here. Zagrebski headed towards the net, tries to get past the defense. Oh, sliding play there made by number 8, Peter Keys, to not allow that play to happen there. Zagrebski was headed towards the Blue Ox net. Here's newcomer now, working with Skaggs. They stay on sides. Good job there. And you talk about defensive responsibility. They had the whole team back there on that breakout. Here's Clough, feeds that across, number 20. Shot juggled up in the air there, but McNair, good job watching that in, and he'll cover that up with 16:23 remaining.
Yeah, Paul, if you watch the Ox, basically right now, they're almost playing a 5-man box and almost sort of a reverse of what you normally do. They have 2 forwards that are playing high and then they're keeping 3 men back.
Yeah, making it tough for the River Kings to get pucks in the net. Got 19 shots so far, though. We will not get a shot there as that puck goes up and out of play. We'll have another face-off in the River King end. Hey, don't forget to set the clocks forward tonight. Face-off here now in the River Kings end. Krieger.
I think I already lost that hour after last night's game.
It's a great matchup last night.
Oh yeah, I went home and was so excited. Took me a few hours to unwind, so.
Nathan Bottles heading towards the net now, looking to feed that across. Backhand. River Kings are applying the pressure here. Shot blocked by the defense, and they'll turn it right back around now as the game starts to open up. Hobbs feeds that back to Clough. Clough shot well wide of the net there. River Kings can't clear the zone, though, as Yakus has that. Gets it to Jordan Steer. Steer to Bottles. Bottles, nice backhand play off the boards there to get that across the blue line. And Archie feeds that over to Yakus. Let's see if he pulls the trigger. And he does. Yes! Scores! What the twisted wrister there, Jeff. Lights the lamp.
Nice.
The Midwest West Division champions take the lead 1-0.
Let's see if that's what they needed, Paul, to relax a little bit, get going, get the jump in their step again. They cracked Vinny.
Yeah, with a clean shot. It wasn't a fluke.
It wasn't a fluke at all. He saw it. It was just a better shot.
What they need to do now, I think, Jeff, is, just like you always talk about, hard, fast, and physical, keep that play up right now.
Yep.
I think after they got ahead last night, they may have backed off just a bit, and that's not a River King hockey.
No, and you got to eliminate opportunities for the Blue Ox. They live off the opportunity. They try to hit that home run like that big pass.
Skaggs not letting that happen there as he throws a nice open, nice hit. So Yakus gets the goal there. River Kings hold the lead, get the hometown crowd into it now, and the Stepney looking to add to that as he'll send that back in deep. Max Moore along the far half boards. Puck knocked down by the defenseman. Hopi will bring that out now, cut across the circle, cut across the blue line, looking to feed that through. Gets it through the slot, but nobody there to help him out. And the Riverkings will try to force that play out of the zone. Blue Hawks hold it in momentarily, but Riverkings prevail, and they'll send it back out to neutral ice. Avery shoots at it back behind the net for Minnesota. Over on the far side. Fed across now. Smith makes the play there. And Stepney collects that puck. Tried to get that to Smith. Pass just out of his reach, and Blue Hawks will send that back in. Kyle McNair watching that one all the way in. He's tracking that. He'll cover that up with a glove with 14:15 remaining.
Yeah, I think we'll see both goaltenders not take any chances tonight. And
yeah, your margin for error is very thin.
Yep. If it's close, just get on that rebound.
Checking the net now once again to make sure that net likes to wander off. And Riverkings clear the zone here. Zagrebski gets that back to Jordan Steer. Steer will pass out to Yakus. What a great wrist shot he had. Yakus has that now, gets it to Newcomer. Cross ice to Steer. Steer to Willard, chips that into the zone. Moves around the defenseman now. Battles in the corner to get that puck. Comes back out to Jordan Steer. He'll send that towards the net, wide. Newcomer tries to send that down to Willard. Puck fluttering around a bit though, and Minnesota's able to collect that. Nice move by the defenseman there to deke the River King player and send that puck out to neutral ice. Willard picks that up, cross ice feed, no River King there. Newcomer knocks that down with a high stick. And that will make a face-off.
And that's going to bring that face-off all the way back down.
All the way back down. That doesn't seem fair, but
it was played by a high stick. Yeah.
All right. So face off to the right of Kyle McNair. The River Kings end. They're skating from our right to left in this second period. Long way to your bench to make the change here, so you got to be just defensively responsible. Cyrillis can't clear the zone. Clough looking to make a move. Kyle McNair makes a save there. Drops it though, but able to cover his own rebound there. Fortunately, no Minnesota Blue Hawks are able to get to that play. Looks like we'll get a change in the defensive players here as Cyrillis and Radke head to the bench. Willard wins that draw, gets that back to Stepney. Stepney tries to clear the zone, and he does. Comes back in, though, picked up by Willard now. Sandard looking for some help. And instead, Minnesota will carry that into the zone. Zagrebski along the far boards. Minnesota's got it now. They try to send that towards the net, and their players dump. Minnesota bench calling for a play, or for a penalty, but they don't make the penalty calls here. So
we might have got away with one there, but
perhaps. Castelletti taking no chances there. He'll waffle board that to the corner. Back behind the net now. Minnesota looking to bring it up and out. Breakout pass just out of reach of their forward now as they head to the bench for a line change. River Kings a little slow getting out of the zone there. They could have had an opportunity, I think, catch the Minnesota Blue Hawks on a line change, but instead the puck stays back in the Blue Hawks in the River Kings end. Blue Hawks putting the pressure on as Brzezicki has it now. He carries it up out of zone. Nice job there, using his feet to kick that puck to himself. Redmond's got it, sends it to Rydell. Rydell, shot, save. Puck comes out of the zone here. River Kings will send that right back in. No need to clear the zone, though, and now they do, as Rydell would have been offsides. He picks that puck up now, headed towards the net. Backhand, save there, kicked into the corner. Rydell's knocked down in front of the net. Face mask is loose, and he's headed to the net now, or the bench now, as the River Kings send that back in behind the net. Whistle here.
And that face-off's going to come all the way down. No.
Riverkings are saying they never touched it. So the face-off will come just outside the blue line in front of the Riverkings bench. Good to see Cole Krieger back and ready for battle here. Minnesota wins that draw. Picked up here by number 23, Max Beller. Tries to get it out of the zone. He's unsuccessful there. Cole
nice
Krieger
shot.
with the shot. Oh, Castelletti. Good save there. Like to see him drop that one. Two Riverkings right on the doorstep. Scrum for the puck now after the face-off. Nathan Bottles in the corner. He's got two Blue Ox players tied up. He's tough to move off his feet there, Jeff.
Yeah, he is. It's along the boards. Both him and Hartsey are very, very strong along the boards and on the skates.
Shot there, wide. Puck comes up out of the zone now. Minnesota looking to head the other way here. Puck will drift in towards McNair and stops it with the stick, covers it with the glove, gets the face-off. He'll enjoy some water while we're waiting for the face-off to happen. 10:44 remaining in the second period. Riverkings hold a 1-0 lead. Maslowski out there to take the face-off against Krieger. Krieger wins that, gets that to Yakus. Jordan Steer blocking things up behind the net now, not letting the Minnesota team get a chance to bring the puck around, and Riverkings will carry it out to center ice. Krieger will dump that down off the boards. Hartsey is on the far boards now. Chance here. Yakus is going to need to hurry up and get back. Here's a shot. Not much of a threat there. McNair makes an easy save there just to flex that up into the corner. Riverkings send that out. Halfway through the second period now, and Riverkings trying to get it in the zone. They're just a step offside there. We'll get ready for a face-off.
The Riverkings are going to have to be aware of the Blue Ox leaking a man out there, though.
Yeah, they've tried to hit a couple home run passes already.
Yeah, they're at this point the Blue Ox are just trying to get a couple of good shots, try to get a goal, and play a strong defense, and we just got to keep up the pressure on their forecheck.
Yeah, we'll get ready for a face-off here. Intensity levels dropped off a little bit the last couple minutes now. So both teams just kind of, it's almost kind of like you mentioned the heavyweight analogy earlier. Now it's almost gone to counter punching. So Gretzky, nice feed to Cyrillis there. Skates that down to the face-off board, centers it, nobody there. Into the corner now. Willard trying to feed that across, being hassled by the defense, and now he's mugged by the defenseman, and no call there. Referee holds the puck up there, and Willard once again taken into the corner. Cyrillis throws a nice body check there. Minnesota tries to bring it up and out of the zone. Zagrebski makes the play at center ice to turn that around. Got Newcomer working hard there. Willard gets that in the corner. Newcomer shoots. Oh, just missed on that one. I think he had Castelletti beaten. It just went over the net.
Yeah.
Into the corner now. Willard absorbs the check. Gets that out in front now. And Riverkings will hold that in the zone. Good play there by Radke to keep that puck in. Willard tries to center it. It's blocked by the defenseman. Newcomer tries to make that pass to Zagrebski, but misses on that. Here's that counter punch as the Blue Ox will skate that out of the zone. Riverkings counter punching themselves though. Smith absorbs the check there, but able to skate on. Chance here now. Stepney back. Shot saved by McNair into the corner. Skaggs absorbs the check behind the net. Max Moore's got it now. 8:35 remaining in the second period. Moore looking to get some help here. Reese McDonald takes a shot, saved by Castelletti. Comes out to the far point. Skaggs misses that. I think he was trying to shoot before he had the puck. Riverkings successful in getting that back in their Blue Ox zone, though. We want to keep that puck down in their end. Good job here by McDonald. Glazer looking for some help. There's that home run pass you talked about, Jeff.
Right.
Get a whistle here.
No.
Slashing.
And the River King fans don't like that.
I would agree with the River King fans. Okay, so penalty kill here for the River Kings. Cole Krieger out on the ice now. Jordan Steer working with him. Nathan Bottles and Yakus.
11:56 in the second period.
River Kings, nice job there. They'll send that puck down the length of the ice. Skaggs 2 minutes for slashing. Just under 8 minutes remaining in the second. Blue Hawks will skate that out of the zone there as Gaynor tries to pick that up and dump that behind the net. Skated out of the corner, out into the faceoff circle. Gaynor's got an opportunity here. Shot, score. Gaynor ties that up on the power play goal. 1-1.
Yeah, it's a problem when you take penalties. You give them an opportunity, give them a man advantage.
Yeah, he had a lot of time and space, and usually when that happens, it doesn't work out well for you. Okay. A lot of hockey left to play here, though. And we've played well tonight, and we'll expect we'll continue to do that here as Cole Krieger comes to the faceoff circle. There's Skaggs, you know, he's looking to make amends now. Hopia has that for Minnesota. Minnesota back on the move here. Now, nice job there. Picked up by Hartje. Took that away from Minnesota. Nathan Bottles looking to get past the defenseman. Can't quite split him, but he does keep the puck in the Minnesota end here. Time to get some pressure going, and Skaggs will just lift that down into the end and make Castelletti work on that one as he popped that ball up to second base. Good chance here for the River Kings now as newcomer in causing havoc. Krieger feeds that back to Skaggs. Crosses the red line. We'll get that into Minnesota's end. Stepney, nice job with the stick there to knock that puck down at center ice. Turned back around now by Minnesota in their own end. They'll send it up off the glass and out of their end. Out to center ice here. Good job by newcomer. Looking to feed that up. Gets that shot out in front. Big pile up, but Castelletti got away with one there. Puck squirted away, and Minnesota's able to clear the zone. They bring it back down to the River Kings end. So Gretzky's got it now. Like to see him get the Jets moving. Held up there by the defenseman. Back behind the net, though. Still carrying that puck. River Kings will pinch down now. There's Yakus. Feeds that through. Oh, wow. Send that through the slot. That looked like that went off a defenseman that was headed towards the net.
Yeah, and it was an old-fashioned kick out.
In the corner here, River Kings will be offside, so they got to get back across the blue line, and they do now. Let's see if we can make something happen here. Willard tries to feed that through to Zagrebski, just can't slip that one past him in time. That puck comes to the corner with 5:40 remaining in the second period. All tied up 1-1. Just as you would expect, Jeff. Close battle. Here's Earl. Can't make anything happen though as the River Kings turn that out. McDonald hitting the open ice, knocked off the puck. Picked up by Yakus here. Big turnover there at the blue line now. Save McNair, puck's loose in the slot. River Kings are looking to get that out of the zone. They're back on their heels a little bit. Minnesota trying to keep that pressure on. They'll dump that puck into the corner and skate in after it now. Reese McDonald passes just a little bit behind him. He'll move up to try and take that. And he's got a chance here down in the far corner looking to move that across. Tries to feed that through the slot. Knocked down by the defenseman. Minnesota will pick that up. Radke now trying to collect that now as Clough's all over him in the far corner. Kyle McNair watching things closely here. Cyrillis trying to get some help. He finds that in Rydell. Rydell lifts that out to the neutral ice. Glove down there by the Minnesota player. And back for Radke to collect it. Hopia in there on the forecheck though. Radke's got to move quick. Rydell's got that now at center ice, trying to get around the defense. He's forced to the outside, shot wide of the net there. There's Jeff Redmond. Haven't seen him much tonight. He's always an impact player when he's out there. Two-on-one opportunity here for Minnesota. River Kings get back now, though. Comes out. Puck. They're saying that puck was held in the zone. I'm not sure about that. The River Kings just missed on the breakout pass there. We'll get ready for the face-off down at the River Kings end here after the icing. Okay, Jeff, what do you got to say? I need a break.
Well, the last I heard on the Havoc and Moose, they were 0-0 in the first period. I haven't seen an update on it. Still 0-0. Last night the Moose won 2-1. I believe that was an overtime, so.
Close battle.
And we're 1-1 right here, so don't go away.
Earl gets that across to his defenseman. Good tight battle back behind the net. Shot well wide of the net there. Keese holding in the zone for Minnesota. Puck trickles in towards Kyle McNair. He's down low in the butterfly, blocking things off. Breakout here is Rydell. Backhand that from just inside the red line into the Minnesota Blue Hawk zone. Whole new group of River Kings out there now, as that had been a long shift for those guys. Knocked down here. Skaggs looking to make something happen. Gets at the Bottles. Back to Skaggs behind the net. Over to Jordan Steer. Steer will leave that for Krieger. Harkey heading in now. He's working with Nathan Bottles. Fed across here. Krieger tied up though. Can't get a shot away. Big check into the inboards there. Puck comes out in the slot. Chance there. Oh, just missed up over the net. Had Castelletti down and just couldn't get past it. There's a lot of traffic down there. That's what we need to do. We got to start crashing the net in front of them. Puck shot high up out of play. Pace is picking up.
It's a game of inches.
So Gretzky, Newcomer, Willard, Yakus, and Steer out on the ice now for the River Kings as we get ready for the face-off in the Minnesota Blue Hawk zone to the right of Castelletti. River Kings need to hurry up now as Jordan Steer gets back. Minnesota holds that in. Can't get a clean shot away from the high slot. Now they do. Shot. Oh, McNair with a huge save there. Lost his stick. Helped out by the defenseman. Then they get it back to him. Puck shot wide there. River Kings are back on the defensive a little bit here. Looking to move that up and out of the zone. They're just going to ice the puck there. They wave it off, though. Caught a break. Everybody thought the Blue Hawks player was slowing down intentionally there.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Cross the blue line here. Into the River Kings end. Paddled down there by McNair, and the River Kings will get that out to neutral ice. Jordan Steer's got that now. Got a lot of room. I like it when Jordan Steer's got time and space. Hopi has got that. Across the blue line. Shot well wide there. Minnesota keeps that at the half boards, and that will drift up into the netting. Shot that one balcony height.
St. Paul, between the second and third period, we're going to have a visitor come up here. We're going to talk to Austin Quarters, the son of the coach Quarters, and see what he's up to. He's a former River King captain, and
well, it should be great. We'd love to do the interviews and give the fans a chance to know a little bit more about the squad here, what's going on with the River Kings. So. Nice job there by Bottles, taking his man into the corner. Archie battling hard. Can't quite get to that puck, though. Minnesota will look to turn that up out of the zone. And Bottles lays the check there. Minnesota brings that down into the River King end with 1:30 remaining. Back behind the net. Archie backhands that. Beller will collect that over the River Kings logo at neutral ice. Bottles is covering a lot of ice this shift. Shot in there. Castelletti gloves that down, looking to move that to his defenseman now. Leaves it back behind the net. Let's see if the River Kings can get to it. Now defenseman collects that first. So 1 minute remaining in the second period. Out to the point now. Harchie sends that back along the boards, looking to get some help here. River Kings trying to get set up in the zone. Skaggs comes to the bench for a line change. Jordan Steer's back out there. See if we can get the puck to him, and be great to see him pull the trigger once more this period. Errant pass there, and Minnesota sends that up, and watch out, Jeff, that's coming at you.
I could hear it roll around somewhere, so.
It was about 3 inches away from the light show, I think. So yeah, folks, in between periods, Jeff will be interviewing Austin Quarters, so take us just a minute or two to get set up for that once the period ends, but should be a very entertaining interview. 36.7 seconds to go. To Grebsky. Looking for a shot here. He walks into the slot. Shot. Saved there by Castelletti. Puck's loose. Somebody lost a stick out there. They've collected it now, and there's that breakout. Earl all by himself. Yaku's nice job to get back there, though, and take away that opportunity. Riverkings got caught a little bit there. Let's see if we can return the favor. Here's the Grebsky trying to get a step to end the period.
Come on.
Taken away by Minnesota. And they'll clear the zone here. No icing, no. McNair will come out and collect that. He's got to get back to the net. Nice job there defensively as Willard comes back, knocks that puck off the offensive players.
About a while to the end of a period you're going to see. Wide open.
A little end-to-end action there. So we'll be back in just a few minutes with that interview. We'll get set up for that. And after that, we'll have the third period for you.
Hi, I'm talking to Austin Quarters, former River King, former captain of the River King, and what, it's been about 3 or 4 years removed now? Or?
Yeah, it's been a while for sure.
Yeah? Yeah, tell us what you're doing now and what you're doing for the River Kings and professionally. And
for the Riverkings right now, I help scouting a little bit. I go on trips in the summertime, bring some of these good players in here, but I run a hockey agency, which actually Jack, who's one of the assistant coaches here, so we do scouting all over. We have players across the country and outside of the country as well. Okay,
so other junior teams might contact. You can tell about players in your area that you're scouting and seeing. And
exactly, yep.
Okay. So, around here in Wisconsin, and I grew up in Minnesota, we came up with, started WP, squirts, pee-wees, and you moved into the high school and stuff. You kind of came up a different route. You grew up and you kind of moved around a little bit, but always around hockey. But you kind of came up through some different ranks, the junior ranks and stuff. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up in Bozeman, Montana, so there wasn't a lot of AAA or anything like that. So I grew up, played single-A hockey, and then ended up moving to Wyoming, and I played Team Wyoming there, U18s, and then Marty got the opportunity here in Wisconsin to build something special, and I opted to come here instead of going out east to play prep school hockey. It was the best thing I ever did. I mean, you look at this, it's phenomenal.
Right, it's been marvelous to see how they're, building up. I like to see this year there seems to be a lot more Wisconsin players. I'm sure that's part of the plan to get kind of a mixed year and a good core of Wisconsin players. Oh,
definitely. It's huge to bring guys in from Wisconsin and show them that they don't have to leave the state to get recruited by colleges and recognized by different junior teams. It's really cool.
It is. Tell me a little about the some of the different junior levels and stuff. I mean, I'm familiar when I grew up there at the USHL, which is still around, and I know that's probably the cream in the U.S., probably the top league. But how's the USPHL compare? And they have different divisions.
The USPHL obviously has the NCDC, which is the Tier 2, non-pay-to-play league, which is a newer league for sure, but I'd say it's pretty comparable to the NA, and they're doing the same thing. Some people think that, the NA is better. Well, that's just because it's been around longer, right? So the NCDC is kind of doing their thing. They're getting Division I commitments now, and I'd say the NCDC and the NA are pretty comparable, and then you've got the USPHL Premier, which this year is actually a phenomenal league because a lot of the major junior leagues, the leagues that Trey came from and things like that, are shut down. So they're getting all these really good players, and it's made the league a lot better. Yeah, you can tell this is a very special team this year, and a lot of talent, and the defensive core just really improved.
last couple years we had 3 solid defensemen, kind of always were looking for that 4th, and this year it's like 6 deep at least, 6 to 7. So.
Oh yeah, I mean every team can skate, every team can play this year, so it makes it very competitive.
All right. So what's next for you?
I'm hoping we're going to Virginia, right?
Right.
That's the goal, right? Get through tonight, focus on tomorrow, and pack the bags, go to Virginia, win a national championship. That's the goal.
That would be great. This team deserved it. They played right out of the gate this year. You could tell they're a very special team, but got to give the Blue Ox a lot of credit. They play a very solid defensive game, and
oh yeah, the Blue Ox are. Every single year, it seems like the Riverkings find them in the playoffs somewhere, and they're always very competitive, and it goes the distance all the time. So got to give the Blue Ox a lot of credit there.
Right, there's not a lot of separation, especially in the top 4 in this league, between the Moose, between the Ox, between the Havoc, and the Riverkings. And
they're all very competitive. It's fun hockey to watch, regardless who you watch in the league. It's just awesome.
It is. So. Tell us, some young players out there and maybe some guys that are in high school and thinking about going on, how they maybe can get involved with junior hockeys and or tryouts, or I'm sure you could tell people how they could go to tryouts and things like that, or
yeah, I mean I'd say the big thing is just when you're getting camp invites, you're going to be in high school, you're going to get camp invites. Make sure you reach out to those coaches before you sign up, introduce yourself, tell them who you are and what you've done. If you have a highlight tape or a video of yourself, make sure you send it to them so that when you do go to the camp, you're recognized. They already have an idea of who you are, and you can really showcase yourself, because it's easy to get lost in the mix there, especially when there's 400 or 500 kids at a camp.
Well, cool. Austin, it's been great talking to you. I don't really have any predictions on this third period.
I'm hoping for a 3-1 Riverkings win here, but we'll see, right?
Right, we are homers, so.
Exactly.
All right, well, thank you for your time, and keep up the good work. So.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Right, thanks, Austin.
Yep.
Welcome back to the Southwood County Recreation Center for Game 2. Going into the third period, Riverkings and Minnesota Blue Ox all tied up 1-1. Get ready for the start of third period here. Riverkings will be skating from our left to right, wearing the home white jerseys, battling the Minnesota Blue Ox in the blue and purple jerseys to our right. So it should be an exciting third period. Checking with the goaltenders. Castelletti says he's ready. Scorekeepers are ready. Checking with McNair. He says he's ready. Minnesota's still hanging out by their bench, though, so they're not as ready as what they claim. And now they make their way to the ice here. McAlpine, Maslowski, Clough, Keese, and Beller out for Minnesota. Krieger, Hartje, Bottles, Yakus, Steer out for the Riverkings. Steer has that over to Yakus. Yakus moves that up to Hartje. Along the boards now. Oh, sorry, that was Bottles. Down in the corner now. Krieger in on a forecheck. Working hard and takes that puck away. Great job there by Cole Krieger. Nice move there. Rebound, save there. Castelletti looking to put the glove down on that. Bottles in there, aggressive on the play here. Trying to see if there might be a rebound opportunity. So, out to a quick jump there, Jeff.
Right. Fast, aggressive, get the feet moving. That's Riverking hockey.
See if we can keep that pace up here as we head to the face-off circle to the right of Castelletti. Linesman not happy with what he sees now. Now he is and drops the puck. Riverkings win that face-off. Minnesota manages to collect that, though. Clough will skate that along the near boards here. Drops that for Keese. Keese shot, blockered away there by McNair. No pressure on that one there. Riverkings clear the zone out to neutral ice now. Minnesota turns that back around, fires that up the far boards. Riverkings return the favor, and that'll be carried out here by Nathan Bottles. He's got his head up coming through the neutral zone and makes a nice move there to get that puck into the Minnesota end. Clough collects that, though. Cross-ice pass. Player's all by himself, though, and now he'll leave that for his defensive partner. Looks like Belair with that. McNair will chip that up into the netting behind his net. We'll get ready for a face-off here with 18:59 remaining. So if you're the River Kings, you have to win this period.
Yes, you do. There's no tomorrow.
Minnesota wins that draw. Back towards the blue line now. Shot off the end boards. Puck trickles out towards the crease. McNair gloves that down. Whistle's blown. We'll get ready to reset and do it all again. Hopia, Skrzydecki out there for Minnesota. River Kings head to the corner now. And we'll get ready for yet another face-off. Zagrebski out there, newcomer. Nastepny. Got Skaggs out there. Uncheck that, that's Willard. Minnesota holds that in, they'll fire it back behind the net, try to feed that out in the slot. Covered up there by McNair though. Good job by him as he denies Avery an opportunity there.
Yeah, he was right on the doorstep, point blank there.
So a little too much in the River King zone for time in the River King zone right now. We need to move that puck down to our right here. Test Castelletti, see what he's got in this third period. Back behind the net. Kyle McNair down in the butterfly. He'll trap that once again. And he covers a lot of net. Onto the ice now, Earl, Shermer, Glazer for Minnesota. Same line out there for the River Kings still. Nice win on the draw there by Willard. Puck shot up off the glass. Minnesota holds that in, but River Kings will clear the zone now and bring that out across the center ice. Newcomer's got it past the blue line, feeds that across to Zagrebski. He can't get the shot away as he's tied up by two Minnesota Blue Hawks players there. Gets it out in front now, shot wide there. Newcomer just missed on that one. Good opportunity for him there. River Kings need to start putting on some offensive pressure here. Out to neutral ice now. That puck's controlled by Jordan Steer. He'll get that to Zagrebski. Comes across neutral ice, gets that to his newcomer, passes the blue line. Backhand, saved there by Castelletti. Puck trickles in towards the crease, still loose. Blue Hawks come away with it though along the far boards. They'll lift that up and out of the zone, looking for that home run pass again. Yakush tries to take that away. Puck ends up squirting behind the River King net. McNair once again down in the butterfly, keeping an eye on things. Puck comes out to center ice here. Beller sends that across ice. Newcomer throws the check there. Zagrebski on the move. They've been out there a long time though. He'll just dump that in and get ready to make that line change here. Here's Kyle Smith with that. Picks that up in the corner. Loops that back behind the net. Max Moore into forecheck here. River Kings can't control that puck in the zone, so really it knocks it down between the red and blue lines though. Minnesota comes away with it here. Max Moore back defensively though. Doesn't look like much of a threat at this point. Max Moore's stick's taken away here by the Minnesota player. No call on the play.
Yeah, there's going to be a call.
Now there is. It's a hooking call. Must be going against. Somehow that's going against Max Moore.
Yes.
He's saying he took my stick away. How is that hooking? So Max Moore will sit, and we'll have a face-off to the right of Kyle McNair in the River Kings end at 17:02 remaining in the third period.
At 2:58 of the third period, and the River King penalty number 4, Max Moore. He receives a 2-minute minor for hooking.
So Max Moore called for hooking, shot, score. Hobbs shot that from the blue line, got that up over the net of McNair.
Yeah, beat him on the stick hand side.
Minnesota takes a 2-1 lead off the power play goal.
You can't give them opportunities. They took advantage of it.
They took advantage of an opportunity. I'm not sure how much of that was really the River Kings doing, to be honest. That was a bit of a soft call, in my opinion.
True on that.
Krieger wins that back, though. Gets that to Hartje. Hartje will back that in there towards Castelletti, and Nathan Bottle's heading hard towards the net now, looking for a rebound. Whistle's blown. And Riverkings once again need to overcome some adversity here. This team has played hard for each other all year. You expect them to continue doing that tonight. 16:44 remaining. Pounding the boards now, trying to fire up the boys on the ice. Here's Cole Krieger, comes to the face-off circle, wins that draw, gets that to Hartje. Back behind the net. McAlpine with the assist on the Hobbs goal for Minnesota. 16:34 remaining in the third. Out on the ice for the Riverkings, Willard, newcomer, Zagrebski, Steer, Yakus. Faceoff will come to Castelletti's left. Down in the near corner. Minnesota wins that draw. Off the glass, out to center ice. Minnesota gets a jump on there. Riverkings will once again be called for a penalty, it looks like. This slashing call here. Not helping their own cause here.
No.
Jacob Yakus will sit for 2 minutes. All right, face off to the right of Coming there in the Riverkings zone. Out to the blue line now, sent along the boards. Jacob Yakus. Tripping, 2-minute minor for tripping. Here's Krieger on the move here. Shorthanded opportunities. He crosses the blue line, tries to get past the defenseman. Can't quite make that through cleanly though. Does a good job tying up some time off the clock though. Minnesota looking to move that puck up the neutral ice here, and they do. They get it to Gaynor now. He's got a goal already tonight on the power play, and McNair gloves that down. Minnesota's saying that puck went in the net, and that never went. The light never went on. The referee never pointed at the net. So let's say there's no goal on that.
Good thing Jordan Steer got in there and cleared it away.
McNair never looked behind him or anything. Usually when a goaltender feels like he may not have gotten hold of all one, they look behind him. He never did that. So shot in there towards the net, saved now by McNair. Riverkings will deflect that, will send that down the length of the ice towards Castelletti now as the Blue Hawks start to put a little pressure on here with 1:15 remaining in the penalty. Skating up the neutral ice, into the corner. Riverkings 9-iron that up and out of play here. Hey, that's up on the second floor. Hey, everybody loves to get a puck of the game. Riverkings decide to hold their own version of chuck a puck. They'll send that back onto the ice now, throwing back the home run ball sent out by the visiting squad. 1:07 remaining in the penalty.
I didn't realize this was Addison Strait.
I didn't hear you, I'm sorry.
Oh, the Addison Strait, isn't that the home of the Cubs?
I'm not real familiar with Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah, more of a Tampa Bay Rays fan. All right, out to neutral ice now. Earl in pursuit, back in his own end here. McDonald all over him, no, not letting him get far. Good job forechecking there by Reese. Up in the netting here. We'll get a face-off now. Under with 44 seconds remaining in the penalty.
You know, Paul, speaking of the Cubs, the owner of the Blue Hawks, Mr. Bruce Brudeau, going to start another junior hockey team out in Hershey, Pennsylvania, which will be the Hershey Cubs in the USPHL. So he continues to build hockey in the junior level. So
good to see another squad joining the league. Puck shot in wide of McNair there. And watch that go by as it drifts out to the blue line here. 27 seconds remaining in the penalty. Backhanded along the far boards. Minnesota keeps that in the zone though. 17 seconds remaining. Once this power play is over, Riverkings need to step on it. Clock is starting to become not our friend. Back behind the net, looks like we're going to get icing here. into the Blue Hawks into the ice now. 6 seconds remain on the penalty. Willard in to take the face-off, working with Radke and Steer back to the blue line. Got Zagretzky on the wing. Blue Hawks win that. They'll try to move that into the Riverkings end as the penalty expires. Riverkings have killed the penalty. Minnesota still holds possession in the Riverking end. Now turned around by Newcomer. Backhand pass to Zagretzky. Taken out by the defenseman there. Minnesota controls that hard off the glass now. And that'll head down the length of the ice. No icing here as Newcomer's back, as Nastepny's back to pick that up. Stops behind his net. Keeps an eye on things here. Decides to move that to Radke. Falls off his stick. Waffle boarded out there by McNair. Puck dribbled in on him now as the rebound came back to him, and he'll cover that up with 13:52 remaining. Bit of an odd play there.
Yeah, the Blue Hawks somehow held the zone and keep dumping it. They're going to be content just to keep dumping it in on the Riverkings.
Yeah, their goal at this point is not let the Riverkings bring it across the red line. Skaggs around the boards, just out of the reach of Newcomer there. Minnesota turns that back around at the red line, and they'll send it in the Riverkings end. Picked up here by Skaggs. Pass to Zagretzky. Deflected now down into the Minnesota Blue Hawks end. Good job there by Newcomer. Checks his man into the boards. Hartje out to try and make a play, but Minnesota gets it past him off the glass. Zagretzky's got it. Shot blocked there. Nice job there by Skaggs to knock that down. Hartje's on the move now. Across the center ice. Taken out there. Sticks held by the defenseman. No call. Across the ice now. Minnesota shot. Big rebound out there. Riverkings collect that down. Here comes Nathan Bottles.
3-on-2.
3-on-2. Yep, Krieger shot. Oh, just missed on that one. Puck comes up out of play there. Rising shot there, and goaltender may have got a piece of that and put that up into the netting. 12:55 to go. Hey, well, we've got just a minute, folks. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors and our billet families and all the hockey mom and dads out there for all you do to make the River Kings season happen. So thank you all very much for your support. Jordan Steer's got that. Shot way up in the air. Drops softly, lands on the green at the far side boards there. Cole Krieger meeting, greeting, sending people into the boards. Good to see him back after he suffered that. Looked like he really just got the wind knocked out of him, which is still not fun. But Jordan Steer's got that now. He'll send that in. Soft shot towards Castelletti, but seemed to handcuff him a little bit there as he wasn't sure if she should stand up or get down in a butterfly. Decides to knock it down that way. Minnesota crosses over Wisconsin Rapids blue line. Collected there by Yakus.
Kind of caught him in the short hop.
Held in the line now. Gainer, he's had enough chances for tonight. We need to cover him a little tighter. Oh, Minnesota player dumped there, and the squad to our right is calling the penalty, but they're not in charge of the penalty calls.
Yeah, the only thing is he went over his own man's stick, so that's what it looked like to me.
Rydell throws a check on the linesman inadvertently. Everybody shakes hands and walks away now. So the linesman giving away a little size there on that. Jeff Redmond out there. We'd like to see him get his fan club going here. You know, they'd be excited to see him score a goal, and we love watching him score them. Got great celebrations. So now would be a time to see one. Sent in to the left of Kyle McNair. Radke's got that now. Passes that up off the glass and out of the zone, out to the red line. Beller will send that back in. Cirillis tries to wheel that out. You know, interesting talking with his mom last night. Cirillis is working towards getting into the Air Force Academy, so we wish him the best with that. Picked up in the corner here by the Blue Hawks and checked down at the blue line. Yeah, big check there.
Big check by Rydell. And he gets a big check.
Now he absorbs a big check. So. And there's a big check.
And there's a trip.
Skaggs Brzezicki out there working now. Radke will send that into the Blue Ox zone. 10:50 remaining in the period. Riverkings looking to tie this up here. Need to get a little offensive zone pressure. We haven't had much on Castelletti this period. Got to clear the zone first, though, and now they do. Out to neutral ice. Big check there. Avery drilled into the boards there right at the Riverkings bench. He's up and okay, though. Here's Willard across the blue line. Held up there by the defense. Gets that through, though, into the corner. Got Newcomer working with him. Newcomer sends that back behind the boards to Willard. Willard gets that to Brzezicki. Now there's a call on the play here. River King penalty, it looks like. Or the net came loose. And the net came loose. That's poor timing, net.
Yeah, he is. Steer was ready to let that go.
Yeah, you'd like to see him get that shot through from the blue line and see if we can pinball one in the slot and make one go. Newcomer in a tight battle behind the boards. So Grebsky's got that. Good to see him back tonight. We can move that to the point. Yaku's put the blast just wide there. Castelletti may have got a piece of that to send that off into the corner. Blue Ox now try to skate that out of the zone. River Kings can't hold it in. Blue Ox are on their way. Puck will come back behind the net now. Under 10 minutes to go in the period. Steer's got that now. Sorry, got distracted by the check on Newcomer. Steer carries that to the half boards. It's taken out now by the Blue Ox player. They were headed towards the River King end, but big check there took care of that. Newcomer manages to lift that into the Blue Ox end here. Fuller picks that up, number 23 for them. Sorry, Beller. Tries that home run pass, and they got to be offsides there. And they are. Earl just a couple steps too far in front of that blue line. End-to-end action now. That should favor the River Kings here. Kyle Smith's got that. Check against the boards. Big check back behind the net there. River Kings picking up the physical play. Hopefully that leads to a little change in the momentum. McNair moves that aside now. Gets that out of the zone here. Max Moore tries to backhand that forward. He'll get past the defenseman now. Knock that into the far corner. Reese McDonald in there on the forecheck. Moore throwing the body there. Stepney behind the River Kings end now. 8:25 remaining in the period. Off the boards into the River Kings end. Picked up here by Yakus. Sorry, by Radke. Radke will get that to Krieger. Krieger's shot. Castelletti with the glove there.
Hey, hockey fans, the next hockey to play, we're ready to 50-50 replica. To get your tickets ready to go, the little tickets were $366. And stop it when we're ready to 50-50.
Okay, face-off coming into the left of Castelletti in the Blue Ox zone. Cole Krieger will be out there to take that draw, and he wins that one cleanly. Nice job. Gets that back to Yakus. Tries to blast that in, but McAlpine blocked that and maybe even reconsidering that life choice as Yakus has a heck of a shot. Krieger backhands that in, though. Along the far side. Feeds that out in front for Harkey. Just can't get a stick on that cleanly, and Minnesota will send that down the length of the ice. McNair's got his hands in the air. We'll see that puck come all the way down to our right here. Challenge Castelletti on his upcoming offensive zone play.
Yeah, we'll probably see quite a bit of this, Paul, in the last 8 minutes here. Not quite 8 minutes left in the game. The Yaks have just tried to get it out of the zone, dump it down.
Willard out to take the face-off, working with newcomers. Got Zagreski out there. Steer back at the point along with Yakus. Yakus has that. Sends that into the far to the near corner. Sorry. Got my fars and nears backwards. Whistle here. Looks like that puck's coming back into the Blue Ox zone. So we're starting to sustain a little time down here. So now we need to sustain a little pressure. Get Castelletti moving left to right. Crowd that net. Take away his lines of sight. Let's light the lamp.
Paul, I have an update on the Havoc-Moose game. It's 1-0 Havoc in the third period. About 15 minutes left there.
So if they win that, that would tie their series up, I believe.
That's correct.
All right, Minnesota lift that up and out of their zone, and that will not allow them to change players, which helps the Riverkings because they can if they so choose. Skaggs will come back to the bench now. Yakus out there with Steer, Willard, Zagreski, and Newcomer. See if we can make something happen here. It's time to go right now. Newcomer trying to get something in. Oh, he got it to Willard. Willard just couldn't tip that past Castelletti there. Looking for a big check along the boards. Possible 2-on-1 here now. Riverkings need to get back. Saucer pass there. Wow, McNair challenged, but puck went wide. Here comes Zagreski looking to return the favor here as he tries to take it through the neutral. Taken down there, no call on the play. Minnesota will spin that around the boards and out to neutral ice here. Picked up by Newcomer. He'll get that back now for Yakus. Yakus no look passes that up to Krieger. Krieger chips that into the zone. Mind change going on for the Riverkings now. Luke Hartje still out there looking to make something happen. He'll collect that puck and send it down low behind the goal line. Chance here. Cole Krieger holds that in. He's dumped. Again, no call. Minnesota tries to clear that. They'll try to send that down the length of the ice. They're waving off icing here. Skaggs back to pick that up with 6.5 minutes to go. Nice feed to Hartje there. Hartje to Bottles. See if Bottles can get the shot away, and he does. Castelletti covers that up, though. 6:20 remaining. So starting to shift the tide a little bit, but could stand to get a few more shots and a little more action in front of the net. Face off to Castelletti's left. Max Moore out there working with Skaggs. Newcomer. Sorry, Nestepny. Smith. And Reese McDonald. Puck just shot up over the top. Skaggs tried to jump up and knock that down. He was unable to get to it, though. It was about 10 feet up in the air. Skaggs has some vertical. McDonald past the defenseman, slammed into the boards there. Minnesota collects that now. They'll send that down the length of the ice here. Once again, no icing. Riverkings pick that up, though. Forechecker in there, trying to get to that puck. Radke wheels back around. Cross ice pass, nice job there. Gets it to Nestepny. Minnesota sends that back the other way, though, and now they'll be icing with 5:36 remaining. 34 shots for the Riverkings, 33 for the visiting Blue Ox.
Can't get much closer than that, Paul. 2-1 score.
Been a very tightly contested game. Shane Willard in here. I'd like to see him get one back to Jordan Steer and let Jordan turn that light on. Instead, the Blue Ox will collect that. Newcomer knocks that down, though. Gets that to Zagreski. That'd be good if he scores, too. And instead, it's turned back around now. Yakus will backhand that to Steer. Steer, nice little feed there as he flips that through to Newcomer. Held up at the blue line now. Dumped into the zone by Minnesota. Jordan Steer picks that up. 5 minutes remaining in the period. Riverkings down 2-1. Here comes Jordan Steer carrying that coast to coast. Shot there, knocked down by the defense. Riverkings don't have anybody in front of the net. Can't get anything going there. Minnesota sends that back out. Yakus is going to have to hurry here. He's got a forechecker on him aggressively. That's number 22 for Minnesota, Avery. Chance here. Cole Krieger's got it along the boards. Taken out there by number 4, Skradeski. Backhanded out. Held in there by Nestepny. Nestepny spun around by the defense. Krieger unable to hold that puck in the zone. Comes out to neutral ice. Flipped in now. Minnesota backhands that out. Tired line out there, though, and they'll head for the bench. Glazer in the forecheck for them. Riverkings got the Jets going here. They'll carry it across the blue line. That's Nathan Bottles. Working with Harchie. Harchie in the corner. Gets that back to Bottles. Let's see if they can get somebody in front of the net here and get something going. Riverkings working hard down low. Bottles is out front now. Can't get anything. Can't get the puck to him cleanly though. And defensemen wrap him up pretty good. They're held to the blue line now by Steer. Back behind the net. Back behind the net. Nathan Bottles with that once again. Decides to turn that back around. Gets that to Willard. Willard looking for some help here. He finds it in Yakus. Yakus holding. Sends that in. Bouncing around down there. Let's see if we can get one here. Big pile up in the slot. The whistle's blown.
Mr. Bottles got mugged.
Good to see him starting to put that pressure in there down low. So start crashing the net. Face-off will come to the right of Castelletti. 3:27 remaining. Willard in to take the face-off, working with newcomers. Got Zagreski out there. Yakus, center the blue line.
I think we're going to get a penalty here, Paul, on the Blue Ops.
Roughing call, look. Mr. Cheney is invited to sit. So we get a call.
And I think we're having a timeout, maybe.
Looks that way.
So the whiteboards will come out.
Time to talk a little strategy.
All right, we got 3:27 left, Paul. 2-1 hockey game. Going on the power play. Talk about when the goaltender might come out. Be nice to get one on this power play.
Absolutely.
So you don't have to pull the goalie.
I think you get down towards the end of the power play, maybe you look at pulling the goaltender a little early. So,
especially if you're controlling the zone. So
make it 6-on-4 down there.
Yep.
So, but it all starts with winning the face-off down here. We got to win the face-off, and then once we do that, we got to tie up those lines of sight for Castelletti. If he sees it, more than likely he's going to save it. So we got to make life difficult for him, crowd that area down there, and not give him the chance to see that puck. And, we've got some guys who have some absolute rockets, for shots. Minnesota's done a really good job of taking away a lot of that. But you saw earlier on the goal from Yakus, if you've got a little time and space, this is a very dangerous hockey club.
Now, if you're the Blue Ox right now, all you're going to do is dump that puck down there, and you're not going to get called for icing, so that's going to run off a little more time on the clock.
So Willard in here to take the face-off now. And let's go, boys. Gets that back to Jordan Steer. He'll skate that along the blue line now. Feeds that across to Yaku's. Pass partially deflected, but comes back to Steer. Zagreski feeds that across. Yaku's shot. Oh, Castelletti got the glove on that. Knocked that into the corner. Puck's still alive, though. Zagreski has that. He'll feed that up to Jordan Steer. Jordan holds it, gets it over to Yaku's. Back to Jordan now. He'll hold it at the center blue line. Still looking to make a move here. Nice little saucer pass. Gets that over to Yakus. Skates that to the top of the circle. Holding it still. Back to Yakus. Feeds that across for Zagreski. Shot. Wide. Good chance. They did a great job setting that up. Now got 1:20 to go. Time to step on the gas. Backs are against the wall here. They're down to their last 2.5 minutes in their season if they don't tie this up. Krieger's coming across the blue line now. Looking to set this up. Nice spin around there in the corner. Feeds that up to Yakus at the blue line. Yakus holds that, gets it over to Jordan Steer. Got some traffic in front of the net. That's what you're looking for now. Yakus holding it. Back to Jordan Steer, holding it. Gets that to Zagreski. Shot, knocked down. Chance for Yakus here. High and wide over the net. Jordan can't get to the puck in time. That'll come out to center ice. 40 seconds remaining in the penalty. Steer will turn that back around quickly here as Zagrebski looks to move that into the zone, and he does. Along the far half boards here. Got 35 seconds remaining in the penalty. Back to Zagrebski. Up to Steer. Got some traffic in front. Pulls the trigger. Knocked down there, and Minnesota backhands that out of the zone with 25 seconds remaining in the penalty. A minute 50 remaining in the period. Kyle McNair knocks that down, sets that up. Now as the River Kings get one more chance to get a charge going down here. They've played well on this power play, but haven't had any chances or haven't had a bounce go their way. Skaggs now has that. Stops at the far half boards here. Gets that to Cole Krieger. Krieger down in the corner to Hartje. Hartje back up to Skaggs. Skaggs looking for an opportunity here. Sends that to Krieger. Puck bounces around in the slot. Minnesota tries to clear it out of the zone. They can't. Power play is over now. Minnesota's killed that off. Both teams back to 5-5. So you look for Kyle McNair to come, and here he comes. River Kings get Zagrebski out on the ice now. 6 skaters out for the River Kings now. He'll make a little goaltending save himself at center ice here. Minnesota tries to knock that down. Skaggs collects it though. Skate that back to the safety behind his net. 1 minute to go in the period. Newcomers got that now. Sorry, that's Nestepny. Carries that across center ice, looking to drop that off. Nice little drop to Hartje. Hartje tries to feed that through the slot. Chance head towards the net. Zagrebski just can't get a clear shot of it. And the net's off the mooring once again with 48.3 seconds to go.
And that face-off will come outside the zone as the River King player knocked the Blue Ox player into the net.
River Kings player bench questioning why that puck is coming outside.
Yeah, but it was right. It's the right call.
Well, you don't know if you don't ask, though, Jeff.
That's right.
If you don't ask, the answer's always no. So, Hartje in to take the face-off now, working with Zagrebski. At Jordan Steer at the red line. He'll pass that over to Yakush. Yakush crosses the blue line. Shot that in towards Castelletti, just wide of the net. River Kings hold that in now. Steer sends that towards the net here. 35 seconds to go. River Kings looking to battle along the boards here. Puck's tied up. River Kings come away with it though. Minnesota tries to turn that around. Yakush fakes a shot, gets that across to Jordan Steer. Fakes to pull the trigger. Shot saved by Castelletti. Puck's loose. Still loose in the corner. Back out to Jordan Steer at the blue line. Pass flutters out to center ice with 15 seconds to go. Yakush is going to have to hurry to make something happen here. Pass up to Hartje just out of reach of him, and that'll bring out icing. Puck will come all the way down to the River Kings end.
And that'll bring Mr. McNair back into the game.
8.7 seconds to go. Face-off now come to the left of Kyle McNair and the River Kings end. 8.7 seconds remaining. Minnesota wins that draw, and they're just going to tie it up along the boards. 1 second, and that'll be it, ladies and gentlemen. Minnesota Blue Ox beat the Wisconsin Rapid River Kings. Take the series. And that'll be the end of the Wisconsin Rapid River Kings season.
It's tough. It's tough for the River Kings. Tough way to go out after they had a great season.
A great team, really, for for the challenges that they've had this year. With the COVID and the replacing so many players, and it's really been a challenging season. Great for them to play as well as what they've did. To win the Midwest West Division is no small feat.
Right.
They have a lot to be proud of here.
Yeah, this was a very special team this year.
Absolutely.
Everybody, all you fans, should really appreciate them and what they did this year. So.
Yeah, thank you to all the sponsors again. For all they do, the Billet families. Giving these guys a chance to come here and do what they love, and for many of them, they've made the choice to move on to college the next year, and we're very happy for them and the opportunities that presents to them. Great sign of respect here as the teams come out to neutral ice to have the ceremonial, traditional handshake line, and both sides battled hard to the end.
Let's give the Blue Ox a lot of credit and wish them luck going forward, going out to Virginia. And represent the Midwest Division.
Yeah, closely contested series, and both squads have a lot to be proud of here. So.
And still 1-0 on the other game in the Havoc Moose in the third period, with about 6 minutes left.
So the team's making their way through the handshake lines. Just like to take an opportunity to thank the Wisconsin Rapid Riverkings for allowing us to be here to broadcast these games. And Jeff, thank you for all the work you did this year on color. We appreciate that. Mark Lochner on the camera for us tonight, and been helping out here and there throughout the season in several different roles. We appreciate that. Art Napgezek, our producer, as always. The coaching staff of the River Kings thanking us. Thank you again, and can't forget Mr. Matt Fillmore for all he's done. Really the genius behind all of this when it comes to the technical stuff. So for Wisconsin
we'd never get on the air without him. So
absolutely not. Yeah, so for Wisconsin Rapids Community Media and Hockey TV, I'm Paul Kennedy. Thank you very much, and we look forward to seeing you back next season for Season 8. Have a great day.